Hey guys, it's J19 brought to you another video, and today we're going to discuss my overall impressions of Elden Ring. I got about 20 hours in. I figured I'd do my first impressions, and as you guys can probably tell, those of you that watched my stream last night, appreciate it a bunch, even though it was very frustrating to play this game. But all that aside, if you guys want more Elden Ring content, feel free to like, subscribe, if you're new, hit the bell notification so you know if I want to go live or upload my next video. And with that said, let's get right into it. Now, I'm just going to go on straight away and give you guys my negatory feelings about this game. I think the negative things in this game is the popping textures, which are pretty big, pretty huge, because especially the draw distance, like you're trying to travel and you're trying to look at the world, and then all of a sudden you see like grass popping in, you see like the backgrounds popping in, and it's kind of just, it blows the immersion a little bit, for my opinion. And the other thing that kind of blows a little bit is, I think the responsiveness in the controller. I'm pretty sure, like, anyway, so just skip ahead of this other, go a little bit of gameplay for you guys, not just me sitting there. What I said, I feel like the responsiveness of the controls is a little off. Sometimes I had problems like dodging when I should have dodged, like I think during this boss fight and some other fights I had. That's one thing that kind of bugged me a little bit. Another thing that kind of bugged me a little bit is like I think the game is so big that I think that From Software should have like delayed it a little longer and just made it for next gen only and PC, because let's face it, last gen, I mean, don't get me wrong, the game looks fantastic in spots, but you can tell it needed a little bit more work. And just another negatory thing is like the story don't really grasp me any. Like the boss monsters are kind of annoying. Like there's nothing even going on, so it's like, meh. So it's like, what to do, you know? Just story didn't really grab me much right now. It's 20 hours in. I would think that like, I think even like my summonings too, like the wolves, and like the skeletal creatures I use, like they didn't even like, they didn't want to work like a lot of times. Some areas you couldn't use them, but it's like weird because I had the magic points for it, or whatever they call it, the FS. They could just call it magic points, MP. I get, well, they can't call it magic MP because of Square Enix. But anyways, that's a little bit of my nitpicks. Level design. I think the castle here is a little bit like a little confusing at times, especially like I was like, I got lost, got turned around, and some of the enemies, like, don't get me wrong, enemies look cool. I'll go into what I like about this game in a minute, but just like some of the enemies, like attack patterns and stuff, is like, it don't fit the grounded, it don't fit the groundedness of like a From Software Dark Souls type game. Like some of these enemies move way too quick. I mean, way too quick. So, like especially um, Margit and then Godric. I fought Godric a little bit. I will probably fast forward a little bit later on when I talk about the good points. If not, I'll just keep it right here. But yeah, a lot of stuff I didn't like. Like try Blackleaf Shield. It blocks a little bit. You still take moderate damage. I didn't really appreciate that either. Um, oh boy. Now let's talk about the good stuff. Let's talk about the good enemies. I think the enemies types are pretty cool. I think a lot of like enemy designs are awesome. I think the grind is awesome in this game, even though it's getting extremely long. Like it's about as bad as like MMO. It's getting to the point now where I gotta sit there and fight like thousands of enemies just to level up once now. It's just like, it's starting to wear on me a little bit. I had to play this game for hours just to level up. Like not hours, but like it seems like it. It's just, then you gotta go find like areas you can actually grind in. Right now, there's not a whole lot of grinding areas. I fought the sleeping dragon twice because friends want to help me do it, and I helped a friend do it. So it's like, there's your 80k each. I got only like 74,000, so it wasn't 80k. Um, Other than that, like, I don't, a lot of the enemies are cool. I think, to be honest with you guys, I think I love the optional bosses over the story bosses. The two I've fought so far for story, then it's just me one bit. Cool designs at least, but I think the optional bosses are better. I fought the Tree Sentinel, I fought the the Knight's Cavalry, I fought him, I fought oh shoot, I fought a couple other bosses. I fought like a werewolf, not a werewolf, but a wolf with like a big old sword on his back. I don't know, I fought a few things, and just to be honest, I think they're more enjoyable than the story bosses. They didn't have to have no catchphrases. They didn't have to have like story mode all tarnished. Um, I just I just feel like the optional bosses were more fun. They weren't ridiculous. They were unique. Like fighting them on horseback, I thought that was pretty neat. I think the horseback riding in this game is pretty fun. Other than you got to time your strikes, as I oftentimes miss. Um, Burn that. I think I like the exploring, like finding a new campsite. Like the Lost Grace. I think that's unique. Exploring like different locations. I think locations in this game is awesome. The lighting can be awesome at times, but it's just like, yeah. Other than that, I really like the armor. The weapons are kind of meh right now. Like I don't see like anything good about them. Like let's face it, my sword is like weak because it's like takes me quite a few slash to go through like even simple fodder. Like I have to go back to like the newbie section where you can kill everything one hit. But other than that, like a lot of like easy areas just take me 3 strikes with a sword. It's like, especially if I'm level like 54, 55 now, or maybe possibly 56, and I should be like dealing way more damage than I was at like level 5. So it's like, I don't know. I think other than that, I really like the armor. Really like the enemies. The main character, I guess, is fine. He don't speak. He's just a tarnished. Um, that's my first impressions. I don't really like giving it a score. A lot of people think that I'm just gonna be trashing this game. I'm not really trashing it. I'm just giving you my honest feel for the game. And I hope you guys really enjoy it. I like being honest with my viewers, with my subscribers. I hope you guys appreciate that. And if I have to give an early score, oh man, I can't give it any higher than a 7 out of 10. I really can't. I know Metacritic scores and the open critic. I think they want to give it like a 96, 97. I don't see how the game gets a high rating when it has like technical issues. Like I don't know. And some of the gameplay I think is a little rough. It's a little rough. It could be my skill level, but I think the skills, I think the gameplay is a little like janky at times. The sword, like my regular sword, is fine, but 7 out of 10 is my overall first impressions. Like 20 hours in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. I will have more videos later on this week. I'm probably going to talk about Final Fantasy 16 and possibly when we can see it again. I want to talk more about 16. Um, Probably tomorrow I'll get back to like streaming Final Fantasy 7 OG, which I really love to stream that game. Get back to it. Get back to finishing up other streams as well after that. So with that said, hope you guys be safe out there. Be nice to each other. Have links in the description below for my Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. Feel free to like, subscribe. If you're new, hit the bell notification so you know if I want to go live or upload my next video. With that said, guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you for the love and support as always. God bless you guys. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.